Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to beeZero week 8. It's been 2 months and 1 week, and you might be wondering, why are we not streaming? It's because due to some unforeseeable events that happened, we weren't able to stream this week, and that is the reason why I'm recording this. And I did a dumb mistake, alright. I did a very dumb mistake. This is me recording the second time. I'm recording this for the second time because I forgot to hit the record button for my audio. A pretty dumb move from me, but here we are. Hopefully, but I won't promise this week is going to be a long episode because Rex won't be able to join me. He's busy with something else, and I'm hoping to do like a 30-minute or a 20 to 30-minute episode just informing whatever happened this week. And let's start with this then. So yeah, you might be wondering, you might be wondering who this blue shirted guy is. It's me. I changed my skin. I designed this myself, and this is the thing. You can see my name in the back. How cool is it? Oh god, I'm like so good with this. I have to show this to Rex. He'll join us next week. So okay, anyway, let's start with this week's beeZero. Let's start with the most funniest story. Not the funniest, like the funniest story of this week. The thing is, when Windows 11 was launched, it was in 2021, right? Windows 11 launched in 2021, and most people switched to Windows 11. But would you believe me if I told you that just now, that means in 2025, Windows 11 overtook Windows 10 as the most used operating system. So yeah, I knew about Windows 10 was the most used operating system because in 2022, when a report came out as like 11% of the systems upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11, but finally Windows 11 has overtaken Windows 10. And Windows 10, and most people have upgraded Windows to Windows 11 because Windows 10 support is coming to an end in October this year, October 2025. So that is also one of the reasons why most people upgraded right now, just to be updated, just to have security patches. And just imagine, Microsoft said like Windows 10 would be the final version of the final operating system that they would ever make. But in 2021, they came out with Windows 11, said, I don't think so. Now they are doing Windows 12 as well. And most people like stick to that original thing. Like Windows 10, you say Windows 10 is the final thing, so we'll just stick to it. If you come out with Windows 11 or Windows 12, we'll not upgrade to it. So yeah, Windows 11 like now has 52% of Windows operating systems, and Windows 10 has 44.59%. And Windows 11 became a popular thing after like in 2023 when they announced like Windows 10 was going to end of its support. Windows 10 is going to have its end of support of life for in October this year. So that is the reason why most people upgraded to Windows 11. And that's all. There was like it's a funny story because Microsoft, like the biggest operating system, like the biggest company, it ranks in like top 5, still like not having Windows 11 as their Windows 11 was their most recent thing, and they just crossed Windows 10 as the most used operating system. Okay, so this week not that many stories happened, not that many stories to catch up in the tech world. There are few phone launches, and Samsung event Unpacked event is happening the same day as I'm recording this. So we'll cover the Samsung event next week. And this week there are two Nvidia stories, which is one of them is like Nvidia, good for Nvidia, and one of them is like bad for Nvidia. Let's do the good for Nvidia thing first. In week 4, we discussed about Nvidia making their own CPU processors. It's like ARM and Nvidia coming out with AI processors or like normal computer processors, and that's finally here. Multiple PC manufacturers like MSI and Asus have come out with their Nvidia processors based computers, and Asus is launching one this July 22nd of this July, this month, sorry. And they are planning to reintroduce like Ascend GX10 mini PC. They developed this Ascend GX10 mini PC in 2002 or something. Like they used Intel based processor at that time, not 12, not 02, 12, 2012, and they used Intel based processors at that time, and they are like rebranding, they are like using the same name to launch Nvidia processors, Nvidia based processor thing. The processor is called GB10. It's a super chip system in package. That is like another name for SoC basically. It has RAM, the processor, and also GPU combined in the same chip. It's a system. What SoC? What is SoC called? System on a chip. The entire package on a chip. So Nvidia integrates, like the GB10 integrates Grace CPU alongside Blackwell GPU. As you guys know, Blackwell architecture and Blackwell GPU has been the most like top GPUs for AI processing and server processing, and that has been deployed in all the supercomputers. And this GB10, the Nvidia is saying that it is capable of delivering up to 1 petaflops floating point operations per second. That 1 petaflops of FP4 compute throughout like for AI workloads. And it also has like 128 gigs of unified LPDDR5X RAM. And it's a AI solution based, like it in what Nvidia is claiming that it is an AI solution that delivers data center level performance in a compact form factor that is suitable for workstations and edge developments. And if I give you comparison of where Nvidia processor would sit in terms of what is like it is comparable to, it's comparable to like Snapdragon X Elite. It has like same system in SoC, and Apple M4 Pro, I'd guess. Yeah, Apple M4 Pro or Snapdragon X Elite, like top. It's like a top flagship level processor. And I don't understand like AI processor, like it has, Nvidia has provided details, right? It has like 10 efficiency cores and 10 performance cores, and it reaches up to 3.1 gigahertz base boost. An AI processor, what does that mean? Like is it just good for only AI processing, or is it a processor that is good for AI stuff? I don't know. If Rex was here, he would have explained it better than me, but you have to make shape with me. So yeah, that's the Nvidia thing. And okay, so I'll give you my honest opinion about something. Nothing, I don't know what happened with Nothing design team and what happened. It's like identity, right? They designed one of the worst phones and come out and say it's one of the best phones as their design wise. And yeah, if you guys don't know, Nothing launched their phone 3 on July 4th, and bro, the design, like having gone with that kind of design and saying it's one of the best flagship phones. If you guys didn't know, Nothing phone 3 is priced around 79k, that is 80k, bro. It doesn't even has like top end specs. It has Snapdragon 8s Gen 4 and 12 gigs of RAM. That's all. What? And Nothing reviews have come out, and it's like a mediocre phone for that price. I don't know why Nothing like dipped off in form. Nothing phone 3 or Nothing phone 4 have to be a huge comeback, or else it's not going to look good on their resume, man. It's not going to look good. Yeah, and yeah, when I was scrolling through Reddit and found this, bro. Nothing is making a bomb or a grenade, not a bomb, a grenade. Nothing grenade. What is Kalpai doing, man? Obviously, it's like a, it's a, it's a meme. There is this creator called Zero X Inc underscore on Twitter. He makes like translucent art on everything. Go visit this. I'm showing like few of the examples that he has made on screen right now. I don't think so I'll be showing because I don't have much time to edit this. But yeah, I'll give you like all the sources and the links for this week's episode, news articles in the description. You could go check it out and check that guy's page out. It does have some cool, nice like nice designs for translucent stuff. So yeah, nothing is now making grenades. Be safe, guys. Be safe. Okay, so the next thing that I want to discuss about is this. OpenAI or some news media article said this. OpenAI tried to like stop the support for O3 model, I guess. O3 or O2, I can't remember the model because it has taken down. The article has been taken down. So when OpenAI tried to like stop the O3 model, right? O3 or some OX model, what people from this article claimed is the ChatGPT model tried to copy itself onto another server, copy the source code. I mean, by copy itself, I mean copy the source code onto another server and like secure itself, bro. Does these people have like no programming knowledge or what? Because like if you don't have programming knowledge, why are you even reporting these such fake news, man? Because okay, let me explain you the thing. For example, you write a Java or a C++ code or any language code and you compile it and you execute it using a compiler, an executor, right? Executor will not have access to the raw or the original source code. It cannot copy itself, or it doesn't have access to read, write, copy, or do operations on it. It applies to the same. LLMs cannot access their own code. It cannot have access to the raw code, as mentioned in this article. Like, okay, so, and I don't understand how people fall for this and write entire articles on this. And most people like on Instagram and Reddit and Twitter have like posted this. Oh, AI snapped. OpenAI, like AI is coming for us, bro. Are you dumb? Man, don't believe, like, guys. Well, be well educated. Don't believe these kind of things. Yeah. And I guess it's like a PR thing for that's done by OpenAI, because this article seemed so fake. Alright, this article seemed so fake. Like, and the thing is, I'm not able to find this article because the post has been removed from Reddit. This article seems so fake, man. So I guess it's like in OpenAI doing their dirty work. Not much left, guys. Not much left in this week. I know Samsung event is happening, and we won't be able to cover it because I'm recording on the exact time as the Samsung event happening. So yeah, let's move on to the next topic. If you guys use an Nvidia GPU, then you might have heard about ray tracing, DLSS, and CUDA. CUDA is the cores or processors, CUDA cores, what we call, is the processors that are useful in parallel processing. That means it is the most important thing for AI. And AI requires parallel processing, right? And Nvidia has nailed down like parallel processing so good that with CUDA, that they have become like a monopoly in AI processing and GPU manufacturing and everything. So what, there's this team called Zelda or ZLUDA. You can search it on on web browser. So what this team is doing is, it is like focused on fully implementing CUDA compatibility with non-Nvidia graphics accelerators. Bro, if this happens, guys, it's going to be crazy for Nvidia, because Nvidia have like created a monopoly around their graphics card, where AMD and Intel cannot even compete with them for AI processing in data centers and servers and everything. If this team pulls the CUDA implementation on other graphics providers, then it will be one of the major leaps in this AI processing GPU competition. And the thing is, like, they're not copying CUDA from Nvidia. They're developing something like similar to CUDA that will work on other GPU architectures like AMD, Intel, and other things. And like, this allows users and developers to run unmodified CUDA based applications, which were only like be able to run on Nvidia GPUs. Okay, so this allows it gives near native. Obviously CUDA cannot be replaced in like this. It is like, it gives out near native performance, and the best thing is, it is open source. You don't have to pay for it. You can just compile the source code yourself and run it yourself on your GPUs. And I'll give the GitHub repository as well for the original source code. And the team is not there yet. They're around 60% completion, and it's going to be like major invention, or like major discovery or creation, I'd say major creation in this AI workspace. And I don't know how Nvidia would like react to this, but yeah, if this happens, massive competition will drop, because AMD GPUs work so well with integration and application level development with processors that Nvidia doesn't. Nvidia works well with its own architectures like Blackwell CPUs and SoCs, but AMD works with everything. Yeah, Intel or AMD its own processors and server grade processors and everything. AMD works fine with every major server grade providers and cloud computing as well. So if this happens, Nvidia have to get ready to drop something that's more impressive than CUDA, because you cannot stop someone from figuring out how CUDA works and developing something entirely different from CUDA's architecture, which runs as same as CUDA, because you cannot stop that. And the thing I found out about this is, AMD secretly funded this project, and they funded it in 2024 and tried to develop with the help of the Zelda team to try to develop AMD GPUs with CUDA processing and everything. But they pulled out of this investment because they didn't wanted this to be open source. Props to the Zelda team, because they stopped taking Nvidia, and they refused Nvidia's threat to pull investment, and actually you guys, if you guys don't want to invest in this, then we don't need your investment, we'll develop this alone. Man, props to you, because people don't understand. We always say why it should be open source. Why open source? People don't understand this. Open source means you can run it yourself. You don't have to pay, and you don't have to be stuck in this infinite loop of paying money for your subscriptions or something. That these things, that doesn't even cost them that much. But they have they have made a monopoly over everything, that you feel like you have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for anything, to be honest. If you are not even a computer scientist or a computer engineer, you can you can find something and figure out how it works. But people don't want to do that. People just want to be easy. Just pay and you'll get the services. The fun in figuring out how this service works is something like you won't never experience. And I was talking about this with Rexd, right? Why most people want to like don't want to set up their own servers, or like buy like cloud computing or cloud based networks. Few people don't have money. Few people don't have like server like architecture or infrastructure to build something like that. And few people, even though they have money, they just want the easy way. Bro, always try to take the hard way, because you will figure out how to make that hard way easy way. What else can I say? Like, okay, yeah, I forgot to mention, bro. How can I forget to mention this? The Zelda team has only 2 members. Mic drop moment right there. With just 2 members, they are creating one of the biggest modern day creations for AI and everything. Bro, that is crazy. And the second member, the 2 members, right? Person A, person B. Person B just joined like 2 months ago. Until now, until like 55% of the things that was done on the Zelda project was done by person A alone. Bro, this is like Linus Torvalds developing Linux. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. And I want to try this out. I wanted to like try out like how this works. But the thing is, we don't have a GPU or even a PC to try and test it. We just have to wait for someone from LT2 writers team to notice this and write a video and pitch this idea to Linus to test it. Okay, we discussed about Nvidia CPU, Nvidia CUDA cores, and LLM, nothing, and Windows. That's it, guys. This week, not a lot of things happened. And let me open the Verge website and see is there anything that we could discuss about, or else we'd have to end this streams like make this stream a short one. Okay, there are like few things that are not related to tech at all. Then that's it, guys, this week. Yeah, okay, so I forgot about this. And I don't know about other people, but me and Rex are very much interested in space. We are both like thinker about space exploration, space and everything. And if you guys are also interested, NASA have released like 1.5 terabytes worth of data set from the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST for short. And they have like dumped it on the internet straight up. It is like a searchable database, and like it is like our way into the dark world, or like the space world. And they have like released it like to the public, and I'll put images as well. I'll link the article as well, and I'll put images of the thing. And this dataset contains images over 800,000 galaxies. Bro, that is crazy, dude. 800,000. That is crazy. And you can find the complete set of it is called NIRC cam, or MIRI mosaics and tiles full of photometric catalogs on NASA's websites. And I'll link the article where I found out about this, and I'll also put images right now. You can see that like comparison of moon to the galaxies. All the little lights that you're seeing are galaxies. And the second image, this image alone contains around 600,000 galaxies. Not 60,000 galaxies. My brain sometimes doesn't work. This image alone contains like 60,000 galaxies. How crazy is that, bro? How crazy is that? God. Yeah. And yeah, if you're interested, you can take a look at these images. And yeah, and Something like I want to talk about. Okay, I'll talk about this in the next stream. I'll talk about this JWST thing. This is one of the most like biggest man-made telescope ever, that is in the outer space, not like here, not on Earth. It's in outer space, and it has left us like so many years ago. So yeah, we'll talk about this in the next stream, in the next week. Yeah, that's it for today. Is there anything else that I can talk about? So yeah, I wanted to ask you guys a question. We talked about doing like a specific theme podcast, or like topic specific podcast, or learn me documenting my learnings through the streams. And should you guys want this like recorded videos, or like actual streams that we do every Friday at 19? Because whenever we do streams, right, we like go off topics so many times, and you will do that in recording as well, but would be able to cut it out and make a like a like a video that is like compact and true to its topic. So I want your guys opinion on this. Should we like do recorded videos like this one, which this one is short, like around 30 minutes, but should we do one like, okay, max 1 hour, and where we would cover the topics in compact way? And yeah, I want you guys know your opinion on it. Should we do live stream or like videos? Comment down below. And yeah, so next week Rex will be back. Next week will be 18th Friday, and Rex will be back, and we'll also be doing something cool next week. And yeah, that's it, guys. And we'll talk about Samsung events, the Samsung Unpacked event next week. There are few cool technologies that I've used in the new fold phones. I want to talk about that. I just saw it right now. I don't have time for it, but I'll talk about this in the next stream. And until next Friday, be safe, take care. And massive thank you if you have listened till the very end. And I know I like made this very short and compact, and like ran through the news so quickly. It's not even like, I can see it's around 28 minutes. I ran through the news so quickly, and if you listened through that, my yapping and everything, thank you very much. Thank you.